In this exercise, we learn how to install the omnet and learn about file structure. First, open the omnet folder. Enter omnet pp and it will starting the omnet IDE. Before that, we have to select a workspace, and after it done, click OK. In this exercise, it will also include the common modules in omnet such like csimple module, cgate, and cmessage. Furthermore, we also have to write simple code in C++, and we are exposed on how to create network description file and initialization file. To get the result in this exercise, firstly, we have to run a simulation and collect result. So first, to create omnet project, click File, New, Omnet Project. Give the name to the project, which is Lab1. Click Next. Select Template of Empty Project. Next. Then Finish. In this project, Lab1, we have to create source folder. We create a folder to hold all source files on the project folder. Right-click, New, Folder. Give the name of the folder, which is src. Click Finish. Here is the source folder. Right-click on the source folder, then select the source file. Name the source file as node.cc. node.cc, and after that click Finish. After the source file is created, we put the coding. The node class contains of header and source. The header, which is have the declaration of parameters and method, while in source or body region, it has method implementation. Right-click on source folder, New, and select Network Description File. Name it as node.ned. Next, select NED file with one item, and for initial content, select simple module and finish. After we done create the network description file, we go to the source. In this simple node block, we add the coding, which is like this: get input in semicolon output out semicolon. And after we done add the two gates, we back to the source folder to create the network description file. But this time the name is Net1. Next, then make sure the NED type name is Net1 and the initial content select is network. It seems like node.ned, but it different in initial content, which is we tick on network. Then click finish. After we create the net1.ned, we have to construct the network. On the network, we add two nodes from the palette on the right side. In to out and out to in. Now the network is ready to run. Before we run the simulation, we have to add omnet pp.ini file. This file is used to add configuration, the value of some parameters needed to run the emulation. But in this exercise, there is nothing to configure. We just have to create omnet pp.ini Click Next. Select the template of empty INI file. Next. And we have to select network. Click Browse. Select Net1. Click Finish. And after we create the omnet initialization file, before that, make sure all of this has been saved. So, to build and run the project, firstly, click on Ctrl B to build the project. After the build is done, click on the omnet.ini file, run as one omnet simulation. Okay, now we press the Run Until tool. Simulation time to stop at 250. Click OK. Go to the Run Tools, and as you can see here, two nodes are connected directly. Each node creates a packet and sends it to the other node every time interval in seconds. Conclude simulation. We click on the Conclude Simulation tool. Yes. So as we can see here, a new folder, the name is result, is created. So open the result folder, finish. We can browse the result file and see the contents. Double click on this. Here on the browse data, we can see all the data that come from the file specific in the input page. Click on Scala. We can see the number of received message and the number of sent message of the node and the node 1. So to see how the data is sent and what data is sent, we can use the omnet simulation. Omnet simulation, we can see the progress of a simple network.